Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. In our last episode, we got blocks going, we got steel going, we complained about flare stacks. I went to the Discord, figured it all out, and we kind of all together determined that we actually shouldn't have the metallurgy version of steel this early. It should be the glowing hot metal plates, and so I think there's been some back and forth, so I don't know what'll end up getting decided, but I don't think flare stacks are going to show up. So I am just going to do this for now. And I also got a couple new mods that won't get used right away, but I will use them eventually. One of them is it's called Extended Vanilla Mining. And so if we look up mining drills, there are extra tiers. I doubt we'll ever get to like tier 6 here, but mainly just because I need a ton of ore eventually, and having a tier 2 mining drill is kind of nice. I probably won't even use more than tier 2 or 3. And then if I get to the ultra late game, I also got more belts. I'm kind of sad. I wanted the Bob's belts, but the problem is you can't get just Bob's belts. Like, I would really like to have just Bob's green and purple belts that are 2 more tiers after blue. You get a 60 per second and a 75. That would be good enough for me, but you have to get all of Bob's logistics, and I don't want all of Bob's logistics. I don't want the higher tier inserters. I don't want anything other than the belts, and unfortunately you can't mix and match with Bob's logistics. So instead, I got this one, which has a ton of crazy fast belts. I'm only going to use the green ones if I ever use them, and I modified the price so that they're very expensive. It's 4 blue belts each, plus 20 more mechanical parts. And so, if I get this far, I'll have an option for something faster than 45. So that way belts can kind of stay, competitive with the other forms of transportation. Because 45 a second just isn't enough for the ultra late game. Yeah, Bird. This is ultimate belts. So yes, the answer is yes. And Archcraft, I don't think you can turn off all the other stuff. I tried it a little bit ago and I looked in the settings and I didn't find a place you could turn off the extra robot tiers, the extra, you can turn off extra trains. And I think you can sort of turn off some of the inserter stuff, but not all of it. In any case, Addons Alternative Energy has been released in alpha, so that's good news. But it's not quite ready yet, so we're going to keep going with Angels. And what I want to do is work towards science. Now that I have blocks on the bus, and I need some belts here, but I want to work on science actually automated fully. So that's the next goal. And I do have stone down here, and I can bring coal down here pretty easily. And so stone and coal plus everything else, I think that's everything that exists on the belt. Archcraft, I would use it if you made one that did that, but you definitely don't have to do that. Because I really just want the 2 tiers of belts, and I don't want it to use the Bob plates, I just basically want it to be normal, just more expensive stuff, and maybe the next tech tier. I don't know when we get blue belts, but belts. Ooh, geez. I need more inventory, honestly. Can I do more inventory? I can. I'm going to do 2 more researches. Need data cores. Throw some data cores in, and I need more red analyzers. And then I think that's enough. Archcraft, you don't have to get to it at all. It's not a big deal. I'm actually pretty happy with the ultimate belts too, so you don't really need to do that. These still have plenty of analyzers. I need more undergrounds and splitters. What's the green item at the end? That's a module inserter. I don't know why it's in here. I don't really need it. but that is a way to mass insert and do modules in your base in the late game. I have all the open TTD music stuck in my head right now. So that's not good. Burner ore crushers. Definitely don't want that. Okay, so we have our circuits. I do need to create the E-block 1s, because we're making E-block 0s, but not 1s. So let me kind of extend out here. Extend the bus. Gosh, this is absolutely bonkers. Now, what happened here? I don't know what is going on. But this is, like, off by 1. Is the spacing correct? I've clearly had spacing issues before. It looks like we're all apart, so. Alright, more of everything. Gosh, just spinning like 1,000 belts, basically accomplishing nothing over here. Alright. Dukes, I really liked OpenTTD so far. I'm excited to get back to it. I might actually finish this stream with some more OpenTTD. Acronomist, that is a great question. I think it depends on my motivation. I've been enjoying Angels a lot so far, so I would go, like, if Panadon still isn't officially released, but once it is, if that was today, I would keep playing Angels for a little while at least. But I may end up just kind of getting to the point where I want to switch over. I don't know when that'll be. Okay. So I think what we want is we want half of these going there, and then I'll leave a little bit of space, and then I want to be making E-block 1s over here. And I do need 5 of these. Yeah, I'm guessing Pyanodons is honestly still a couple months away. That's my... Or, well, a month or more away. I'm guessing it'll be out sometime in May or June. The full mod portal released version. Gosh, I feel like my circuits are so far away. Eventually, I might just move the whole base down here, so I don't ever have to walk back up this direction again. Haven't really accomplished that yet, though. What am I doing? My brain is falling out of my head, apparently. Oh, nanobots, that's what I wanted. Yes. So we'll throw some more red circuits in here. And we need some more of the mechanical parts. Oops. I haven't used any of these electronic parts. I don't really know why I have them. And then some more rods. Okay, so that should be lots of nanobots. Bird, between keyboard shortcuts, the picker mods, and, well, really just the picker mods, they help a lot too, being able to craft things without finding them in the inventory. But yeah, the keyboard shortcuts are helpful. Highly recommend. Let's give you some more stuff so you can keep running. I have 294. Uh-oh, out of fuel. Okay. Oh yeah, research. I was previously working on mini loaders. That's something I want, and then silos. And then we'll probably work towards robots after that. Right. I'm manually putting the iron into these. Okay, that'll do 100 in each. Okay. Alright, have a decent amount of production data cores. Which one are we using? We're using gray, actually, for mini loaders, and then orange for ore silos. So I need a few more oranges. Well, I have bricks. So that should get me the rest of the way on oranges. And then with grays, I'd need more analyzers. Yeah, the side buttons, I have max rate calculator as one of my side buttons. And then the other one is opening and closing hell mod. Those are my two side buttons. Alright, back to E-blocks. We need lots of stuff. Okay. See, the problem is these construction frames. The construction frames go into a few buildings as well, which is kind of strange, but mostly the blocks I've already made. So then I do still need these construction frames over here. Maybe I'll put them on this side. And we need red circuits. I need to make cable harnesses. And then E0s. So these altogether need one copper cable harness per second. Let's see, that requires 2 assemblers making the cable harness. Oh crap, cellulose fiber. Blech. 1 on the coils, 1 on cables. What are these called? Shielding. 1 on the shielding. I'm getting all my hotkeys mixed up. Now I'm trying to right-click on windows to close them, like OpenTTD. Okay, so that's everything we need except for the cellulose. Cellulose, huh? Interesting. What would it take to make cellulose with the new... Is it 1 per second? Yes. With the new green algae recipe. Huh. It would take some crushed stone, which I have no way of getting from nothing right now. And I don't actually... I only have regular stone on the bus, which is kind of funny. And basically it would just take a tiny amount of coal. It's actually not unreasonable. 2 liquefiers and a single algae farm could do it. It's just the stone that's the issue. Maybe I should put mineralized water on some sort of bus. Is there any need for mineralized water apart from green algae? Not really. It's really annoying. I still am not sure why there's not a recipe to crush stone. I think there should be. What even does stone get used for? Concrete? Yeah, I almost didn't even need to put stone on a bus route either. Wonder if this one should be half and half crushed stone, maybe. Should it be half and half crushed and regular? What else does crushed go into? Crushed goes into calcium chloride and then the slag slurry, which can also be made from slag, but... Yeah, I'm just going to make this half and half crushed. I think that'll simplify things a bit. Because I don't really need the stone for a ton of things either. So it's more for the utility than anything else. Okay, so all the way up here. Let's just make sure things are on the proper sides of the belt. Goes on a very magical journey. And then we're gonna have to remove the chest from it, which is fine. I might just make sure we have a little bit of each one. These are already full anyway. Stone, regular stone. And then I'm gonna need to pick up a lot of that stone on the end. Okay. Probably will want to shoot. I might just shoot the box at the end of this. And then this is going to be... What side did I put stone on? Stone is on the right going down, so it'll be on the top. So it'll be on the top, which means this will be stone only, even after the crushed comes through. Alright, the reason for this, again, is just to make the cellulose fiber without as much hassle. So I'll need a little bit of coal, a little bit of crushed stone. I should definitely put coal on the belt, the bus here, next to stone. Which way is this going? To the right? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I don't think I've ever built this many belts before I've even gotten to green science before, even in Addons. This is crazy. How many belts have we built? 15,000 already? Nice. Nice. Okay. So then... Probably... Move all this over a bit. I'm not going to arrange these this way, but we'll get there. What's up, Brandon? Good to see ya. You gave up on trying to figure out angels. We haven't given up yet. Not here. Never give up. Never surrender. Okay, so I need coal, and then I need crushed stone, which is this one. Well, it will be eventually, that one. And then that's coal. It's crushed. Okay, so then that will come down here. I have no idea what I'm doing. But let's termite away some trees here. I need an algae farm Mark II. And some liquefiers. I must be out of... What am I almost out of? Why can I only build 2? Oh, it's the production blocks. I only have a couple of those left. Oh my gosh, those little nubbin mice. I remember those things. The old, yeah, the IBM laptops. Crazy stuff. Okay, so basically we need... It's a little annoying, because we kind of need one of these on each side, but I think if I do... You know, something like this, that'll be a bit cleaner. And then for the water, we do have these little doodads, the groundwater bores, which give me 60 a second with no cost, so that's nice. And then we just need to bring down the items. And then we need a... Where to put this? Trying to make this as like square as I can make it to fit inside a rectangle here. I wouldn't be able to get power to that if I put it there. Maybe I should move this up. Oh, but then I can't do it underground. So no, it was actually better. Better the other way. Or... instead of being here, it can just be here. That's probably for the best. Just trying to make this as, like, compact as I can. Good night, Archcraft. Sleep well. How do you feel about 248K, Brandon? I haven't heard, like, the most amazing things about it. Heard it's not very polished, but that's not necessarily a horrible thing. Okay, that doesn't leave any room for power, unfortunately. Guess I could always do something like this. Hey, Dukes. Thanks for the bits. I very much appreciate it. Okay, this still doesn't feel like this is very good. I'll just concede to use one more tile and call it a day. And there's way better ways I could have done this, I'm sure, but... Belt in, belt out. They're not very close together, usually, which is what I like to do. Shift spacebar pauses? What? It does, you're right. I'd never even tried that before. I generally don't pause Factorio because I don't play with biters anyway. But it's good to know. Yeah, this is ugly. I could have done this better. But here we are. I do need this belt. Can I flip it? Yeah, I'm gonna flip this. So we're gonna build it over here or something. Old Viking! Welcome back. Good to see you, man. What are you up to these days in Factorio? Still playing vanilla? Okay, we finally got to our crushed stone here. And I'll shoot that chest eventually or something. Who knows? Okay. So we connect that up. That'll get us our mineralized water and carbon dioxide, which will get us our green algae to get cellulose, and then that cellulose is what we need for the cable harnesses. Okay. So then I need to bring down copper plates and E-block zeros. Copper plates are all the way up here. This is a lot of distance for copper to travel. Where even do I put it? Probably over here. Ooh, so many layers. Okay, and I only needed one of each building for these. So maybe I'll do something like this. With the shielding harnesses. And then... Whoa! Double raid! Welcome, everyone! Holy cow! Thank you so much, Aussie and Bold. 55, 38, so many people! We are playing some Pure Angels Factorio right now. It's good times. Glad and Hafulas. Oh my gosh. It's the whole crew. I'm flustered. I don't even know what button I'm trying to click. Thanks for being here, everybody. Is there a... But how do I get this one to here? I think I have to do it the same way I did the thing earlier. Does this work? I think this might work. Yeah, I guess you'll have to behave now, you know? We got guests. Oh no, now there's no way to get copper to here. I ran into the... How did I solve this problem over here? I can't... Oh yeah, I just offset it. Like, something like this. Welcome, Defending the Game. Thanks for the follow, Doc Spano. Okay, so you get... cable, you get cable, you get shielding, you get shielding, you all get power. Okay, I think that works. Yes, Bob's inserters are here, but only the Bob's inserters. I like them. I think they're fun. Insert the meme of Marge holding the thing saying, I think they're neat. Alright, let's get this powered up. See if it actually functions. Yeah, we just need the cellulose. Get those going. I didn't really have a plan for outputting these, did I? Look at me go. This is now the plan. Bob's inserters are life. It's true. Yes, the spaghetti is real. Bold, the spaghetti is real. I've done a lot less spaghetti so far in this Pure Angels run than I usually do. Look at all these nice straight lines. It's quite impressive for me, to be honest. This is the normal me right here. This is what Krydex is really like. This is the Krydex that, you know, presents nicely to the rest of the world. But this is me. This is me. Alright, so we need to bring down the E-block zeros, which are here. Oh wait, they're on the... no, this is good, yeah. Bring this down. And then we need to bring cellulose, or what's my fourth item? I'm forgetting. Oh, the circuits. The circuits. Okay, so maybe it's best to have these come up and then meet with circuits. Right here. Move these all over one more square. And then that should do it. So that'll be right here. that the right? Yeah. Okay. Whew. Bam. And then inserters. Copy that. Oops, that was off by 1. Yes, this is including the component overhaul, Happilus. And yeah, Peps, you're not totally wrong. It does definitely reduce some of the challenge, but the type of challenge it reduces is one that I don't personally love all that much in the first place. I like doing the other things. The real pain starts after green science. Oh boy, well, we're not there yet. We did finally get E-Block 1's electronics blocks just now, so that feels good. And science is actually next. I think I have everything I need for science now. And I guess I gotta decide what... I guess this will go on its own belt here. And there we have it. Let's shoot this guy. Oh wow, that's gonna be slow. Tick 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 tock tick tock tick tock. All right. It is a very sturdy box, or a very wimpy pistol, depending on how you want to look at it. That tree needs to go bye-bye. You know, Bold, I don't tend to void resources unless there's a legitimate way to void them. We are having a little bit of a exception with the nitrogen that I get from oxygen right now because there's no legitimate way to void the nitrogen. And there's been a whole hubbub on it on the Discord about it. But yeah, let's throw science in here. See what kind of numbers we're looking at. Oop, data core. Tried to type and I didn't have it clicked on the box. So I don't even know, man. This is insanity. Yes, Peps, microwaved coffee and rice with ketchup. That is what's next. Should I just do one of everything? Is that absurd? Surely I don't need one science per second. I'm going to go with 0.5 of each. And the interesting thing is I really don't need 0.5 of all of them. I just need 0.5 of one at a time. So, like, really what I want... I don't need 3 red circuits for this. I really only need 0.5 red circuits. Because each research only uses one of those colors in the first place. And so I don't really need all of them running at the same time. 10 assembling machines? Ooh! I can't live without them. It's true. I don't count Bob's inserters as a Bob's mod, personally, because I used them in Nullius, I use them even in vanilla. Like, I'll play vanilla with Bob's inserters, unless it's a true vanilla, like 0 mods vanilla. But if I'm playing any sort of modded playthrough, I'm going to have Bob's adjustables thrown in there. It's how I roll. Basic data cores, I might automate to like 1 or 2 per second. Because, well, even that, do I need... The quality of life researches use basic data cores, but other than that, most of these researches are using the colored data cores. So I'm not really going to need any, and when they don't use a colored data core, they just use the basics again. So I guess that's fine to just have 0.5 of these. So then percentage-wise, I need 16.67%. And then that'll be the accurate number. So many things here. I'm just slightly worried about the 10 assembling machines. This is going to be a huge build. The blocks. Each of the blocks. Maybe I should make each one of these its own thing. Because this kind of all goes together, and then this... Oh, crap. Do I need to retype in 0.5 to all of this? Apparently. Okay. So... For the pink ones, we need weapons parts, copper servo motors, electronics parts. Oh, resistors, crap. So I need paper for that. Man. I need paper and then more cable harnesses. Maybe I should put servo motors on the bus. I'm considering that. Let's see what the rest of this requires. This just requires iron plates. That's a pretty easy ingredient. This also requires electronics parts and servo motors. So maybe hardcoreo. That sounds too difficult for me. I'm not manly enough for that, or womanly, or any genderly enough. My goodness. I don't know if I could handle something that's harder. Are there biters in hardcoreo, I assume? Gosh, all these cabling harnesses. I think I should put... Because there's a lot of cabling. Between all of these, there's cabling... So this is servo motors, electronic parts, servo motors, electronics parts, double cabling and cable harnesses, servo motors, cabling. This one requires, well, weapons. I don't know what goes into weapons. We should check. Okay, just iron, I think. Lots of iron. So that's not too bad. And then this one is the one we've done a million times, which is the motors. Which does require cellulose. Acronymus, that's kind of like space block. Space block, you don't... It's not even C block where you have water. Everything comes from space. So I guess it's not quite air, but it's at least in the same ballpark. Vacuum. So I'm deciding what to put on the belt for all this. I could just put cellulose fiber on the belt. Cellulose fiber. That actually could be a good idea, because that goes into tinned cable harnesses, it goes into orange boards, it goes into motor blocks. So that goes into a few places, so it might just be best to put the cellulose fiber on the belt. How much, if I wanted to do 7.5? Yeah, that's only a little bit of crushed stone, so that's still easy enough to do. So maybe I just do that. Let's do a half belt. Is a half belt going to be enough for all this? I wonder. 3 cable harnesses, 0.5 servo motors, 0.5 cabling. I didn't click all the times on all of these. Cabling is just a little bit more. So we're going to need 3, 4, 4.5. Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. We only ever need one of these. We're fine. Yeah. I think half a belt is plenty. So since it's going on the bus, maybe I'll build this over here. Let's build some algae farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Matty boy, how's it going? Thanks so much for the gift sub. I very much appreciate it. Okay. So we'll do some algae here. 9 of these. How does that line up? Is that just 2 each with a little bit of overlap? Can I do the direct insertion thing here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe if I do it right, we can do direct insert. This one can go to 3. This one, nah, it doesn't quite overlap correctly. Oh, each one of these is exactly 2 buildings, so I think it is probably best. Pineapple on pizza, Dukes? This is heresy. Complete heresy. But thank you for the bits. Hafalas, you are totally free to make a suggestion. I don't mind backseating at all. I've been around the block in Factorio. If I'm doing something wrong, I'm never going to notice it myself. Or if I'm doing something inefficiently, even. This needs to change, though. So I need to figure that out slightly different. Maybe I'll just move the... Oh, but then I need 2 power poles. Well, maybe I'll just be slightly offset, because then things work out nicely. If I do it like that. And then I'm using up less space. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Hephalis, that's probably a good idea. I have no idea what my plan is with a bus versus an LTN-based base, so I've probably overdone it with the bus, to be honest, but I tend to do that. I don't know how not to, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, and then we need mineralized water and carbon, both just 1 liquefier. This guy needs a little doodad groundwater bore attached. I take it we've got some Factorio purists in the house. A lot of heresy coming out here, just getting thrown around willy-nilly here. The reason I like LTN, to be honest, is just because I don't have to make train schedules. I don't like making train schedules. I know you can approximate a lot of the functionality without LTN, but it's just so much easier to deal with stuff with LTN. And you can do prioritized stuff way better, which I am a fan of. This is what I need here. I need some more production blocks. But yeah, heresy is the gospel here. Also, Dukes, I have no idea why Twitch sells odd amounts of bits. It is the way things are, I imagine. Yeah, the thing I like about LTN is you can do stuff like, hey, I use crushed stone from this before I use crushed stone from that, which is really hard to do. Roughly impossible. I mean, it's technically possible, but you have to do a lot of complicated stuff to make that happen with vanilla, whereas in LTN, it's actually quite simple to do things that way. And Hephalis, LTN doesn't use any more resources than vanilla. It just depends on how you set up your network. Unless... Oh my gosh, Peps! 10 gift subs, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's so kind. Cough, he says. Alright, so we've got crushed stone. Wait, that's the wrong stone. Crap. There we go. That's what we want. Well, I'm going to be honest, Hephalis. I haven't played with vanilla trains in a long time. I do know they've gotten better, but I also know for a fact that LTN is still simpler to set up complicated networks, especially multi-providers, which is something I like to do quite a bit. And I like to do multi-provider stations, or sorry, multi-requesters. Multi-requesters are way easier to do. Multi-providers are also, I think, close to impossible in vanilla without crazy circuitry, whereas in LTN it's just pretty basic circuitry, so I don't know. I think there's some benefits personally to LTN still. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I like it. Alright. Peps, I like to do the half underground trick more than I like filters. And I don't know if it saves UPS or not, but I just like the way it looks better. I don't know. Wait, where should I put this? I shouldn't put this on this belt. I should put this on the belt. Actually, it should just go on this belt. It's kind of the raw resources, like stone and wood, will go on here. Alright, so this all seems to be working. Is this rate... Do I have the rate incorrect here on the 2.4 a second? Yeah, I need a second inserter. Well, that's annoying. Dukes! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the gift subs. Choo choo on that hype train. Choo choo! Okay, we finally have Cellulose on the bus. And now we can science the crap out of everything. Oh my goodness. Should I build the... Here's the question. Should I build this with bots in mind or not? Because I get requester chests... Wait, where are they? Here. Here. And I can use the crawler bots. That seems like a lot to do without any automation. I don't know. This is just so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. Economist with the 6 gift subs. Well, if you're here, you have a gift sub. Chances are. Chances are good. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you all know that there's no pressure. You don't have to sub. You don't have to subscribe or anything, but I do really appreciate it. Okay, we're just gonna start building this. I feel like this is still too big. I could be wrong. Is this too big? Is 10 too many? Someone help me. Someone talk me off the ledge. I feel like this is too many. And I should really do like half of this or something. This feels too big. Someone tell me it's too big. I need a reassurance here. I need some more assembling machines too. How many of these? Right, you need like 1 for every 4. Maybe, okay, maybe I'll just remove 2, because then the ratios are a little nicer. Here, where it's like 0.4 and 0.4. So I'll do 8 per science type. And then I don't know exactly how much space I'm going to need, so I think I'll build them one at a time. And if this is going to be the right edge, I probably need a decent amount of space on the left here. I'll leave some room for more E-block stuff. So I'll move this over at some point. Yeah, Peps, that's a good point. We will have... Actually, did I already unlock tier 2 assemblers? No, but they're not too far away. Assemblers. Yeah, they're right here. They just need enhancement blocks. So maybe I'll build things with tier 2 assemblers in mind. That's a thought. So let's apply that. And then change it to the 0.4. Then I only need 6 of each one. That's still better. 6 is a lot better than 10 for each one of these. I think that's good. So we'll upgrade these once we have tier 2 assemblers. And these are the exploration blocks. Okay, so for this one, for all of them, we need red circuits in basic data cores on the right. And we need stone brick and electronics blocks on the left. That will be for every single one. So there's a part of me that almost feels like I should make... Well, but then the other pieces change. It's like you lose either way, I feel like. Like I could build all the blocks in one place, and then I would share the stone bricks and E-blocks, but then I'd have weird things. Well, there's not that many pieces. Maybe I should just do the blocks together. I don't know. Guys, thank you so much for the hype train. 21 subs and 145 bits. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, maybe I'll do this. This seems more reasonable. I'll space these out by 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll kind of just work our way through the colors of block. So we've got the exploration, and then I don't know what order should I want to go in this order. So pink, teal, green, orange. So teal is the enhancement block. Now these are the ones that do get used, Hephalis, to your point. These get used for the assemblers. But everything else I have available. So once I have these enhancement blocks going, I can make the tier 2s. So that could be a reason to add an extra one of these. Specifically for assemblers. How many assemblers I need 3 per assembler. So 0.2 a second. It's 1 every 5 seconds. So every 15 seconds. This will create an assembler, 4 assemblers a minute. That seems like enough. So I'll give that one an extra. So we'll keep the spacing equal there. 91 hours, Bird, to create the first locomotive. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so then green is energy. So these 2. And then orange is logistic. Wait, that's data core. I need the block. And which block did we say we needed more of? I know I needed production blocks because they go into a lot of buildings. Was there another block that I needed a decent amount of? It was not exploration. It was not warfare. Was it logistic? What else does logistic block go into? Nothing. Okay, it's not logistic. Oh, it was energy. Energy blocks, at least the tier 2 energy blocks, go into like accumulators or something. But I'm leaving room so I can add an extra one of these if I need it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got the orange. What's left? Red and then blue. Warfare. Gosh. Whew. We're really going for it here, aren't we? Let's get rid of that rock there. Okay, so I need a list. Honestly, this is ridiculous. I'm going to put it in the description. Oh, unfortunately that closes the description whenever I do this. But we have motor, mechanical parts, weapon parts, cabling, servos, and harnesses, and electronics parts. Hey, Martin Monf, good to see ya. Okay, so the problem is going to be the paper for the electronics parts. Everything else is going to be relatively easy. I kind of forgot about paper. I might put paper on the belt too. Or should I just put electronics parts on the belt? What else does paper go to? Is paper worth my time? I'm gonna need green boards to make green circuit boards, but I'll make green circuits out of that. And then resistors, or, well, battery casings. I'll deal with batteries another time. And resistors go into just circuits and parts. So yeah, I should just put electronic parts on the belt, since I'm going to be putting circuits on the belt too. There's no other need to have resistors. So I should make resistors on the belt. Maybe on the other side from gray circuits. I already have a bunch of resistors somewhere here. So we'll just assume that I have extra, and we're going to split off there. And then we'll have resistors join up. Or no, sorry, not resistors. Electronics parts. Electronics parts are far, far denser. What am I doing? Just kidding. Okay, electronic parts. That's enough for 3 resistors a second. That's more than I'm making anyway. Alright. So that'll put electronic parts. I should probably kind of split this up so not all of my resistors get used up. Solar is pretty great, but man, it is so slow to start up. The first like few hundred megawatts or whatever that you're getting from solar seem to take forever. But once your base is already solar powered, I feel like it's pretty easy to keep adding more solar. Alright. Okay, what do I need? Let's do this. Well, I probably should stop my YouTube episode here, honestly, because this is getting pretty intense. Maybe I'll get the data core building set up, because these require even more. Oh my gosh, it's never ending. Never ending. I don't know exactly how to space this, but I'm gonna go with something like this. And then I think I'll have to end the YouTube episode because it's already gotten to an hour, and I'm definitely not going to finish this build in the next 10 minutes. So I will at least get this kind of ready to go. Ooh, recursive blueprints. That would be interesting. I've never even tried recursive blueprints. Oh, those are already the right color. So this is green. This is orange. This is red. You know, I should have done the rainbow. Red, orange. There's no yellow. So Roy, G, blue, indigo, violet, or I guess blue, indigo, violet. Purple is after violet. Yeah, I should have done rainbow colors. It's too late now. Orange, red, dark blue. Okay. Alright, so this is the backbone. Oh, and this one needs a third one as well because these get used for buildings. In fact, this one might need a fourth even. Because pretty much all buildings use those. All of the Angels buildings. Woo, boy, this is intense. Alright, well, I'm going to call it a YouTube episode there, but as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.